think we're live. I might be the first one here. Not anymore. There's V. Hi, V. I think it's just you and I. It's early. So welcome. I got one like. That's you. One's better than none, so I will take it. There's Kelsey. Hola, Kelsey. Kelsey and my friend V, Vernda, are here. Cool. So we'll just wait for a few more to check in here on Fiesta Friday. I got rid of most of my glassware, so I should have had a margarita glass for Fiesta, but I have a wine glass, so fielder's choice. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Welcome to Friday. So this one's going to be real loose knit. I have a song for my friend Amanda if she checks back in. She and her husband Dennis are awesome. They come to the coffee shop, and that's where I met them. That's how I know them, is through my music circle. And then I have a Bill Withers song which I've never learned or performed, so I just kind of went through it, of course, and I'm gonna wing it. And I have the lyrics up here, which I hate using lyrics, but all these songs are new, and with people passing away left and right faster than I can learn the song, so I'm gonna use lyrics rather than not playing them. And my friend Gail joined us. We used to work together. Hi, Gail. I think she missed it last time. She travels around a lot. She's a busy retiree, which is good. So anyway, well, there are a few of you here, so welcome. And let me see, somebody else just joined it. Patty Ryan. Hi, Patty. We used to work together as well. Patty will know Gail, so we have a couple of former work associates that have logged in, so thank you for showing up. So it looks like it's ladies' night so far, so I'll play a song from my friend Steve Holtz. It's a great opening song, and it's for lovers everywhere and anybody with freckles on their face. I think that's Leslie. Hi, Leslie. Oh, I love everything about you. I love the way you comb your hair, and I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa. About you. And I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You've got fireworks in your head, and I love the way you bring me water when I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were surely kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. Yeah, you got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. Well, I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear, without guilt and without fear. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. So welcome to Fiesta Friday. If you've got 'em, sip 'em. And let me get caught up on my comments. I love to acknowledge all my friends who show up. So Leslie was here. Hi, Leslie. Dawn Nixon's here. Awesome. Part of the local film community. That's how I met her. Stacy, how's it going? Stacy from Sweehaw, getting herself through to become a licensed massage therapist, and she's a wonderful person and part of the community already. Danielle Ford, hello. Lisa Fleming, hi there. Oh, all the way from, let me see, San Antonio, I think, in Texas. And Cheryl Smith is here. Oh, thank you, bless you. Tim Rankin is here. Hi, Tim. Thank you, Lisa. I got to play something special for you. Let me just give my muse a second. My muse is a she. Of course, they were all, and let me see, I think it was Greek mythology. So there were 7, I think. Somebody here will know. Somebody smarter than me. Ellie Laurenti's here. Ellie, you will know this. Zeus had 7 daughters, and they were muses. And muse is short for music. So it's inspiration. Isn't that true? They're all women. So my muse, she bangs her head on the wall a lot, but so my muse will okay, she just gave it to me, Lisa. All right, Lisa Fleming, this song is for you. Love you, Ellie. Lisa, this is for you. You'll know. My muse gave this to me, so this is for you. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. The evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one to dry your tears. And I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. And I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. And I'd go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on a rolling sea, down the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true. To make you feel my love. That was for you, Lisa. Thank you so much for coming in and stopping by tonight. I needed to play something special for you, so my muse gave that to me and I just followed it. Don Nixon, 99 Rock On. Toy 8, so that's code. I think I can figure it out. Thank you for the compliment. That was funny though. Nancy and Rolly are here. Rolly and I used to work together. Hey Rolly, look up also Gail and Patty are here. You will know them. And hi Ellie, my beautiful friend. Oh wow. What should I play for you? Well, since you are from the South, and we share a kinship over a certain king of rock and roll, I'll have to play this for you. Love me, tender love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, my dreams fulfill. Oh my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. That's for you, Ellie. Henry Wolf's in the house. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Sip 'em if you got 'em, my friend. Kudos, Rolly. He's a big Elvis fan too. Oh, let me get caught up on comments. Wow, thank you so much for everybody checking in. It's always hard to tell who's actually watching and who's checked in, so I have to look at the comments. And my friend Dawn just checked in. Hi, Dawn, from New Mexico, doing her poetry reading. Hey, I hope if you found that poem called When We Were Old, if you could read that one night. I just want to hear you read it because I love that story, and all your poems are right from here, and so and that one was written that way. So I'm honored to have you read that at some point on your poetry reading. So thank you so much for checking in. Joshua Reese is here. Man, Josh, I missed you, and I gotta give me a seat. Give me those songs from your brother again, because I want to learn those and put those down. Henry's, you got me up on the TV for real in your family room. Well, since you put me up life size, I've got to play your favorite Steve Poltz song. So this is for the Wolfpack, and Henry, thank you for checking in. I only had 1 minute left on my calling card. I was halfway around the world and it was raining really hard. And I only had a couple of aspirin and a half a can of beer. So swallowed it down for courage, but it was still pretty hard to hear. So I only had 3 words that I wanted to tell you. That it would be easier if you were here and I could smell you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So ordered 4 cans of Tooheys, and I set them on the trunk. Had a long conversation with a hopeless drunk. I only had 5 tickets and 6 new friends. So one of them had a hissy fit and drove off in her Mercedes-Benz. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake. I'll scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get drenched in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So we played 7-card stud, and I had a royal flush. I took out your picture and started to blush. And I only had 8 lives. Most cats got 9. Meow. So I skipped out on the bungee jumping just this time. Just this time. It's only had 10 chances to say I love you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake. I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. Yeah, I'll collapse into your loving arms again. Yeah, I fall right back into your arms again. That was for Henry and Johnny and the Wolf Pack watching. Oh, Penelope loved it. Oh, hi Penelope. Oh, did you hijack your dad's Facebook? That's awesome. David Dunlap's here. Hey, so Henry, so you guys get hi at Charlotte. I love it too. Oh, look at everybody's hijacked dad's Facebook page. That's awesome. Hey, listen, since your whole family is there and your wonderful wife, I'm guessing, is there too, let me get a request in from you guys. So I had to play that because that's your favorite. So give me another one, and if Johnny has a special request, I will play something for her. Since you all have me up on the family living room TV set, that's awesome. So just give me something and I will play it. If you're just joining us, it is Fiesta Friday. Welcome, I'm Bruce. Thanks for stopping by. Sip 'em if you got 'em. I do hope everybody is staying healthy and that you're keeping up your immune system. So as my friend Ellie Lorente, who checked in, would say, what is it with all this toilet paper and paper towels and stuff? How come I can walk into any store and the shelves are full of echinacea, elderberry, vitamin C, all those things that should be taken in to help boost up your immune system? And I agreed with her, and I'm also thankful because I go through that stuff a lot. So anyway, so hopefully all of that stripping of all the shelves in the store will settle down soon. But so I hope you're all staying safe and are healthy. So please boost your immune system up. This is a request from the Wolfpack, and so this is a Leonard Cohen song, and it's Hallelujah to a Drink. Amen, brother. So this is Leonard Cohen's favorite version of his own song. It was Bon Jovi's version, and it's the version I learned. So this is by request. Well, I heard that it was a secret chord that David played to please the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You're welcome, Johnny. The way your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. Well, she tied you to her kitchen chair, and she broke your throat, and she cut your hair and She drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well now, baby, and I've been here before. I've seen this room when I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. And it's not your flag on that marble arch, no. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, there was a time when you let me know what's really going on below. But now you never show that to me, do you? But remember when I moved in you and the holy devil was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well now, I believe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night, and it's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. By request from the Wolfpack. Thank you, Johnny, for that request. Thank you so much for stopping by, your whole family, and put me up on your TV screen. That is awesome. You're welcome, Johnny. Sam's in the house. Lexi's here, getting caught up in my comments. Nita's here. Say hi to Z-Man. Good to see you, Nita. It is Fiesta Friday, so if you got them, sip them. And it's hard to tell who's actually watching and who's here, but I got a lot of people that thank you, Henry. Thank you so much for checking in and for letting me play for you guys. So I want to do, since I was capoed on the 4th and I slid up to the 5th, so some of you know I spent 27 years in nuclear power, and on my last year I was contracting my last 2 years, and I was in South Carolina, and August 11th, 4:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not like I remember it with any clarity, or it's a red letter date. I was the second car out of that nuclear plant on a green light on a big 4-lane South Carolina highway, and I was in my little two-door red Mercedes, and I looked to my left, and there was the giant grill of an F-350 truck that ran a red light pulling a farm trailer and T-boned me on the driver's side. And it wasn't a love tap. And I let out, just before it hit me, 2 words, and they weren't happy birthday. And so that thing hit me so hard it knocked me completely sideways into the middle of the intersection. Like my passenger side wheels were bent under. That's how much force it was. So only by the grace of God and Mercedes engineering, the side airbag saved my life. So I ended up with a broken knee. I was 2,000 miles away from home. I had 2 leg surgeries. And when you're on the road like that, your contractors become your contract friends. I was a contractor, a consultant. They become your family. So they take your debit card and they go get you what you need. And I couldn't walk for 6 weeks, so I know what it's like to be older on a walker and no weight bearing. And so I was sitting in my rental, and I had my MacBook at that time, my MacBook Pro, up on my lap, and I was looking up like healing frequencies in music, anything to try to help my body heal. I'd never been subjected to that kind of an impact. And then I pulled up my iTunes library, and there was a song in there from the soundtrack to this movie Country Strong with Gwyneth Paltrow. And so there's a guy that actually grew up here in Phoenix somewhere, Garrett Hedlund, and so he co-starred and he sang this on the soundtrack. And I'd heard the song before, but this time I really listened to the lyrics. I personalized them, and so I just sat there in tears, thinking, as soon as I can play again, I want to learn this song. And so I have, and I haven't played it in a while, but I want to play it for you tonight. When the stars line up and you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace, and it can happen so fast or a little bit late, and timing is everything. Well, I had close calls, could have been me. And I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine, and I guess it wasn't my time. And timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took home, I would have been one more unfinished song. And when it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, I remember that day when our eyes first met. Ran into the building to get out of the rain 'cause you were soaking wet. And as I held the door, you wanted to know my name, and timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late, and you never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love is hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. Well, you can call it fate or destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery, 'cause you can be hurt by love, healed by the same. The timing is everything, and it can happen so fast or a little bit late. The timing is everything. I believe believe that's true. So, oh, I haven't done that in a while. I'm glad I got to play that. So let me get caught up on who's here. Nita says, Z's sleeping, going to outage tomorrow. I remember those days, don't miss them. But tell him I still have his Star Wars framed poster, so which he knows. It's sitting right out in my hallway, and I will get it to you guys as soon as we're able to get out and commingle again. So wish him well. Glad you're doing well. Thanks, Kels. Yeah, I love that song. Containment coordinator. Woo, big shot. That's awesome. Welcome to Fiesta Friday. Sip them if you got them. And oh, it's so hard to see who's checked in, but I see the comments, so I know people are still here. Oh, so you know, I don't want to give this too much power energy, but it seems like every single week since right before I started doing these, we keep losing entertainers, and so I'm not trying to facilitate that. I'd like to jinx it so that we don't lose anyone else from this virus or entertainers, but we thanks V, I thought you'd like that. So this came out when I think I was 12 in 72. So we and so I wanted to play this for you because we just lost Bill Withers, and I had some of his music on vinyl because I grew up loving Motown, and so I've never played this before, but I got the lyrics out and I haven't had time to learn it, but I still wanted to play it, and so I was trying to figure out the guitar part to it today. So we'll see if I can do this. I've never played this before. I might have probably sung it when I was a kid, you know, when I was a teen, just playing around, but I've never performed it. So we'll see how it goes. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. And I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is this load you'll have to bear that you can't carry. Well, I'm right up the road, and I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Oh yeah, call me if you need a friend. If you ever need a friend, call me. Call me. Oh yeah, yeah, call me. Da 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 da, call me. Call me, Emma, call me. Thank you, Bill. Tribute to Bill Withers. I've never played that. Man, you can see why he was who he was. I'm straining on some of those notes. That's quite an octave change from those opening from that opening vocals. So anyway, Don, oh, cried when I heard he died. I know, I just was like stunned. Margie, that was my mom's favorite song. Thanks for playing it. Oh, you're welcome. See, that's how Muse works in the universe. It's just, I'm just a receptacle. Stuff comes to me and I just follow it. You wondered what was happening to me. Oh, Nita says, what happened 2 years ago? Yeah, so that was, I left Palo Verde and I went out contracting for 2 years. So I was in San Onofre for 1 year, and then I left before they closed down and went to Robinson Nuclear Plant, Hartsville, California. Population 10,000. It's true. Salute. So welcome to Fiesta Friday. So that's the rest of the story, Nita. And then I came back home and lived for a while and slept a lot and let my body start healing, and took a 9,300-mile motorcycle trip across the country and up into Canada for my friend's 50th birthday, and went scuba diving in Grand Cayman, and then came back home and slept for a long time, and then recorded my album, and then I started school as a licensed massage therapist, and so been teaching guitar, and so I'm on staff at SWIHA, Southwest Institute of Healing Arts, which is a beautiful school, and so I'm a teaching assistant there with the massage program for new students. So, and I'm in private practice, except for right now, I'm not, because my client safety and health is of utmost importance to me, and my own too. So I'm just kind of sequestered away here at home, other than trips to the store. So that's hopefully caught you up in 60 seconds or less. So I was looking for my friend Amanda Moore. She was going to check back in. I had to learn a song, relearn a song for her. James Brown is here. Oh, Stacy's still here. Love that song. Thank you so much. I also wanted to, I did this a couple weeks ago. I've never played this one either. And then I didn't play it for like a week, and somebody asked me last Sunday, would you play that again? And I said, yes, I will. So so this is, I had never played this one either, so that's why I have the lyrics in front of me. So this is John Lennon's song. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. So I can't remember who asked me to play that last week, but I wanted to play it again. I haven't learned it yet, memorized it, but anyway, thank you, John, a John Lennon song. Abby's here. Thanks, Abby. We live so far away, like 30 paces, right across the grass. So, welcome. It is Fiesta Friday. Thank you so much for checking in. I can't believe 48 minutes has gone by. Wow, it happened so fast. So I'm just kind of playing just stuff that comes to me, and I'm looking for my friend Amanda. I had a special song I used to play for her, and her husband's name is Dennis, and he's an awesome dude. And she checked in Sunday, and I said, Wednesday, I think. And I said, if you come back, I'll relearn that song for you. Waylon Jennings song. Has her name in it. So I did. So I'm looking for her. I don't see her yet. I don't want to play it until she's here. So that's how I honor my friends. So if they like requests and stuff, I will hold out until they come back, and then I'll play something for them. So anyway, thank you all for taking the time this evening. I hope everyone is staying healthy, keeping that immune system strong and bolstered up, and staying safe and practicing. I know it's really hard for those of us that are huggers and like to have people in our space and are comfortable with that. And massage therapists who are trying to find something to do with these. Fortunately, I have this since I was 8 years old, so otherwise it would probably be driving me more insane. But anyway, so practicing, just kind of keeping some space around us until this passes over, and keeping prayers up for the earth and for healing in her and all those who abide here, including animals too. So it's kind of where my thoughts are lately. So if you know my set list and you have a request, put something up. If I don't see anything, I'll just keep going. But I love taking requests and making sure my friends don't leave empty-handed. So anyway, so I'll just wait another second, see who's checked in. Let me see what. Oh, I know. So my friend Steve Poltz discovered Jewel, and in 94 or 96 they went on a 1,200 mile surfing trip to Baja, Mexico, and in the morning Steve picked up his guitar when he's the most creative and started playing this tune, and then they put some lyrics to it, and this went to #1, shot all the way to number one, and I think knocked the Macarena off the charts, as I recall. the clock is 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I've got my eggs, I've got my pancakes too. Got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks and make a smiley face. And I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Called my mom, she was out for a walk, consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk, so I picked up the paper. It was more bad news, more hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat in the pouring rain, and I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy, I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you oh so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Brush my teeth, I put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, yeah. And I take a good long look around. Put on my PJs and hop into bed. And I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I try and tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Let's see if there's anybody left. Always hard to tell when people are here or not. It doesn't look like anybody's left watching, so that's okay. This will be available on archive, so I'm just going to leave it up, and so anyway, so it's just about the witching hour. Looks like everybody's kind of gone, so thank you so much. Ellie says, thank you for sharing your artistry. You're welcome. And I see you. My heart sees you. Thank you so much. Oh, there are a few people still here. This thing is crazy. It shows no one is watching, and yet then there are people leaving comments. So I'm going to play one more song. Fiesta Friday. If you've got them, tip them. So I'm going to end on this. This is by, I think I did. I played this earlier in the week or last week. This is by a guy named Bob Schneider from Austin, Texas. And it's a nice little song about love. And it's cute. And so I wanted to play it. So here we go. Was a pilot in the nationally known Amazing Ladies of the Outer Ozone. She had no kids, she didn't have no time. She was a woman of her word, she was a fighter of crime. She looked good in a hat, she had a natural way. With tools and no cars, she went to UCLA. And everybody said she was as crazy as a loon. When she was a girl, she'd spent every afternoon sitting in her backyard pretending to be a fighter ace in the Japanese military. She liked to make up her mind, she kept her feet in the air. She wore her heart on her sleeve because she found it there. And it was all well and good until she met this young man, a young pilot named Steve with a beautiful tan. He spoke English and French and he swam like a swan, had a mouthful of teeth and more style than Cezanne. He could talk to the bees, he could breathe in the air. He wore his heart on his sleeve because he'd found it there. And they'd sit in the trees and talk through the night. To the blind moon swam the pale starry light. They talked and they crowed and they told what they knew. It was better than beer, it was all strange and new. There was grass all around, it was black up above. It was more than hello, it was something like love. And I don't know why life, it seems to be so hard for dreamers like you and me. When love is love, is love, is everywhere. Happy Friday, happy Fiesta Friday. Thank you so much for checking in, all of you. I had a wonderful time. I love doing this, even though we're so far away. I do still feel like we're connected. So thank you. Woo! Yeah, I know, Ellie. You know, others have been doing the tipping, and here's just my heart. I mean, I appreciate that. I was going to put a tip jar for PayPal, but there are so many people like myself who can't work right now. And I just kind of, under different circumstances, you know, where everybody's out and available and you're able to make money and that kind of stuff, I don't mind performing live for pay or getting tips. But I just kind of feel like right now, people are just kind of getting financially strapped. And so I just want to do this from my heart. I can't use these right now which is ironic. You and Ellie and others that were licensed massage therapists, and during stressed out times, the thing people really would benefit from is massage, and we can't do that. So we're kind of left strapped this way. So I'm using my hands to do what I can with my artistry. Thank you so much for offering. So my heart feels well with just doing this for free and passing this along to you and helping keep your spirits up, maybe something to look forward to during the week, which I appreciate. I love you too. So I will be back live on Sunday, and Sundays are 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I have friends on the East Coast, and so they're on Eastern Standard Time, and so that's their opportunity to check in. Otherwise, it's kind of late for them now. So Wednesdays and Fridays, 7 p.m. Mountain, and Sunday I'll be right back here again, right here from Heartbeat Studio in Gilbert, Arizona, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Set your clocks. We will see you then. I look forward to sharing my artistry with you in the meantime, keeping you lifted up, stay healthy, stay safe, take good care of yourself, keep that immune system boosted up, and I'll see you back here then. Thank you for tuning in, and namaste.